so you don't have to go and boil your own linseed oil, and you don't have to thin it out with paint thinner or anything like that. You can just, put the Mimwax in a spray bottle and spray it on the outside of the tent. And then I made some sort of it was half beeswax, or it was a little more than half beeswax, and coconut oil, right? And that made sort of a lip balm, like you melt it together in a double boiler. And I'll find a link to that. And then I coated the whole outside of the tent with that, and let the hot sun melt it into the fabric. And that was another layer of waterproofing. So for California, this is not bad. I had to actually hold the hose directly over the tent to get water sopping through the tent. But if it was a light rain or a mist or morning mist or something, it would be fine. I'm getting my gear ready for spring because I want to do some day hiking, I'm hoping. Who knows? It's really hard with an elderly person that you're in charge of to get any free time. The last 2 years is just, we haven't had a vacation in like 3 years. Because it's just been every day, constantly checking. You can't leave town. It's amazing. So I'm hoping to do some day hiking in spring, and I'm getting my gear ready. So I got my pack. Show you my pack. Got a folding saw. Some old pliers for picking up hot pots and stuff off of campfire or whatever. My mess kit. Next to the lid is a plate. Oops. This is a plate. And then I have 2 folding cups and a life straw for purifying water. You can drink water directly. See, but this is a Swedish folding cup. See? So I got 2 of these for me and my husband. Fire starter with some, what the hell do you call this stuff? Right, anyway, the whole idea is that you scrape the silver stuff off because it ignites, right? And then you hit the silver stuff with this, and it heats up enough to start your tinder, whatever your tinder is. Magnesium, that's what the fuck this is called. So see, there's a big magnesium bar on the end of that. I got this at a gun show. No, the round one I got at a gun show. This one I got like a big 5 or something. And this is my life straw, right? It's the exact same thing as a smoke buddy. That's a smoke buddy, right there. You're looking at a smoke buddy. So same idea, instead of blowing the smoke out through, the straw, what you're doing is you're putting this in muddy, gunky water and like this, and you're drinking the water, and it's purifying, it's keeping all the bacteria and stuff out because it'll kill it, and it'll give you a chance to survive. And if you do get sick or something, it's probably because you touched this end or you got this end wet or something that got near your mouth. But if you do it properly and you don't get any of the contaminated water near your mouth, you put it in like water you're not sure about, or all water. It should be all pond water you should not be sure about. And you drink through this. So that's my life straw. So you can get a drink on the trail or whatever. Oh, my nephew got me this. Such a sweetie for Christmas, and I've really appreciated it. A mini axe. I wish it didn't have that stupid, what is this for? Talk somebody is stupid. But it makes a great tool for splitting wood and preparing wood for a little fire and stuff. So, these 3 tools right there, and you're pretty good. You can do a lot of shit with that right there alone. And then a good knife. And you can start doing a lot of nice camp chores and processing wood and having a nice fire and maybe making yourself a little chair or something, Don't use living trees, use dead fall. Don't hurt living trees. Let's see, I got maps, day hike maps. this is the Dick Smith Wilderness map, which is Matilaha, right? Dick Smith Wilderness, that's at Minohi. And I have some local maps I've made myself of the hillsides above Ventura, just in case of emergencies for a bug out location. So we would obviously be breaking the law, but you know, like, I don't know, giant waves were hitting the coast. I don't know, a tsunami. I don't know, imaginary things. But just in case of some crazy emergency, I have maps of all that kind of stuff. But I also have maps here of campgrounds in Santa Barbara and a trail I'm very interested in taking from Matilaha up in above Santa Barbara that supposedly the guy that was the inspiration for Zorro may have run horses through here. And I camped at the first camp in Matilaha, Marietta, right? And I really like that. I'd like to continue up and see what's on towards Santa Barbara. Okay, and this is Hike Santa Barbara. And these are all day hikes and hiking trails and stuff. So you have something to do on the weekend when you have nothing to do. You just look up a hike and go, let's go do this. And pack some bullshit and go do it. Okay. Something to do that's inexpensive. I have a small, like, toothbrush, toothpaste, another pair of eyeglasses, and batteries, wool. Okay, this is for making food. Okay, so I have a stove that cost me a lot of money. Okay, so this is my cook kit right here. That's very expensive. You can get a lot cheaper online, but at REI, very expensive. Okay, so here's my pot. That's my pan. This is separate. My drinking cup. And then inside of there, I got my stove. That's the fuel bottle. And actually, this is all supposed to fit together, but I've got my coffee cup in there, so that's all like a compact thing. Okay, so let's say you take something in the woods that's really cheap from the dollar store, like rice, like instant rice or something, or instant macaroni and cheese or whatever it is. Okay, or top ramen. If you put it in one of these, it'll finish off cooking in there, and you can use your pots and stuff, and it'll keep it warm for a long time. So you can set it off and not have to eat it right away and everything. So there's like some really cool stuff about thermo cooking and how you can use thermoses kind of like a little crock pot out hiking and stuff. And this is what I use for work to make soup in. So I'd make the soup in the morning, pour all the hot ingredients in there, and then by the time 4 hours later it was my lunchtime, everything had been hydrated and my soup would be ready to eat. And I'm not talking about like beef stew, it'd be like, you know, lentil soup or something. Something you can throw together at home. Okay, so extra lighter, waterproof bag, teas and hot chocolate and all kinds of stuff in the waterproof bag. This is made by Eagle Creek. Okay. And on the inside lined, I have 2 of these from my husband and I. Just butt pad, you know, reflective things to reflect the heat back up at you from the ground so that you don't get cold, because the ground will suck the heat away from you. Breathing out of your mouth sucks the heat away from you. Standing on the ground with your bare feet sucks the heat into the ground. So you want to try to keep that cooler body temperature. Okay, if you know anything about camping, you want to stay warm, then you have to have these little techniques, you know. Reflective blankets are great. I use a lot of these. Sometimes even ponchos can make great tarps, and not that it's going to rain, but maybe you need something clean to set stuff down on. There you go, just a little piece of plastic bag. You know, it's a hell of a lot lighter than carrying something really heavy. Then these reflective emergency blankets over top of your sleeping bag reflects the heat that's going out of your sleeping bag back at you. Like a little burrito. You stay warm like a little burrito, you know, so these little things can make sleeping out in the woods but you don't have to pack in everything. First aid kit, right? I got too much stuff in here. Oh, nasal spray. That's where my nasal spray went. Toothpaste, pills, picks, ointments, band-aids, all kinds of stuff. And this didn't have all in this. Originally, I took a store-bought first aid kit and added things that I felt I could use. Like, there's this antibacterial ointment that you should get and put in everything. Because if you get a wound, just boom, slap that on there. You know. This is a different kind of hunter's blanket, reflective blanket. It's called a hunter's blanket. It has these nice pockets so you can put your hands, and it has a hood. Right? And you can put it underneath your sleeping bag, and it crushes down pretty small, right? And you put it underneath your sleeping bag, and that'll, like I said, make you a nice little burrito with something reflective on top and something reflective in the bottom. Some nice hot chocolate in you know, before you go to bed. Warm clothes, dry clothes, and your head covered, and all nice and bundled up, and you should sleep pretty warm, you know. And the ground is just what it is. It's not comfortable. I'd love to do more hammock camping, but we don't have a lot of trees appropriate for hammocks in California. They call this the elven forest because it's like a miniature forest. Not much, everything's small here, deer, everything. It's smaller. There's less water, there's less resources, so you don't really have trees, you have bushes. And some trees, you know. They don't call this up here on the hill 2 trees for nothing. Lots of grass, some bushes, and 2 trees. That's the way most of the hillsides are. If anything ever happened here in California, people would run to the hillsides to survive, they'd all die. There's nothing up there to live off of. So this is all like stuff I've been putting together for several years, and this is the kit I'm putting together for spring, so that we can do some getting out. And since there's going to be water now, unlike last year, we can maybe get out, maybe do an overnighter. That'd be really nice. Hiking a couple of miles off the road, away from everybody, and enjoy ourselves, you know. Putting all the stuff back is so much fun. You have to have a system. I waterproofed the backpack after I got it at the thrift store. It's such a neat backpack with the same technique as I did this, except instead of using Wax, I only use the beeswax and it's an olive oil. I used in that mixture. And then I coated this in the shoulder bag because I want to try to do some lightweight, like overnight camping. Where you're not, I'm used to carrying about 40 pounds or something, 30 pounds in the woods, and a chair and all kinds of crazy cool stuff. And I'm trying to get away from that because I can't do that now that I'm older. Yeah, so see how I'm trying to line up these things on the inside so it makes like a tube. So I have 2 of them folded in half, and they're lining the inside of my pack, and then I can start. And this is shit I learned from Dave Cannabis. I really like that dude. Not that I get to use a lot. I live in an amazingly urban area. It's like they don't even encourage camping here anymore. It's crazy. It's like they're trying to keep you from getting up in there. I mean, every edge of Ventura is practically fenced off, so you can't get up into the hills above the town unless they've got a hiking trail, you know. They're just trying to control everything. Which I understand. There's farmers. They have fun. I get it. Not everybody's responsible, but I think a lot of that has to do with we don't teach people how to freaking camp anymore. When I was a kid, everybody knew how to camp. You were in Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts. You know, going camping. Nowadays it's like nobody wants to, well, plus the computers and stuff, but I mean there's literally not a lot of enthusiasm for camping. Oops, even my kid. Shove that inside my cup this time. Nice folding handles. Goes away not too badly. Notice I don't have a blanket in here though. Well, I obviously would need a partner because I'm carrying things for 2 people. So obviously my husband would be carrying some. We divide stuff. So a tent, right, the 2 of us could lay under and stay warm, and then a couple of packs with just enough stuff for the 2 of us, and don't overpack because more than likely you'll get there and you won't even use that shit. And I brought tons of stuff, radios, all kinds of stuff. Oh, we'll use this. No. A book I brought comic books. You wouldn't believe the stuff I brought over the years as a kid. My dad's always, keep it down to 20 pounds, under 20 pounds. He's right. You're never going to use that shit. The woods is too amazing all by itself. You don't need fucking radios and shit. You need a camera, that's about it. Oops, this is slow. Yeah, I just find all this stuff fun. It's all kind of part of the fort building I used to do when I was a kid. And yeah, it is using your imagination, doing a staycation, you know. Cheap way of getting out, not having to spend money. It seems like people are really not encouraging that kind of thinking anymore. They're like, no, we want you to go and wander in the mall endlessly. There we go, see? Makes a nice little, and I even have little holes where I could stick tea and, I don't know, sweet and low or whatever, coffee little packets or something if I had to. Okay, and this backpack, I just got this at the thrift store, right? It wasn't that expensive, and then I waterproofed it. It's not perfectly waterproof, but I'm not going hiking, you know, Yosemite or, you know, Gatsby someplace. I'm just going to go on little couple-mile day hikes here in Ventura. So you want your pack to be neat. This is not closing the way I want. But see, you want your pack to be neat, and you don't want shit hanging off of it, or that's going to bang on things, or catch on bushes, or pick up bugs, or whatever. Okay. And then this tarp right here that I made, I just roll up and I tie to the bottom of my pack, and I have straps for it. See? So there's tons of ways you can make your own equipment. You don't have to buy fancy shit. Everything can be homemade from stuff that you can buy at the hardware store, or you have in your house, or old, you know, bed sheet. You can make stuff. It's not going to be the best stuff, but if you're in a place, if it's summer and everything, you'll be fine. It's 30 degrees is the lowest it's going to get. Just get yourself a good sleeping bag, and the rest of it, you can pretty much, even a good wool blanket, a big, huge army wool blanket, there are all kinds of techniques to turn it into a sleeping bag so you can stay warm. I haven't tried that one, though. I will confess, I have not spent the night out all tucked in a wool blanket. I always bring a damn good sleeping bag. The most I've slept out in is a spring bag, and even then I had like a reflective liner on the outside. A little bit more of this. I'm just learning gold and still ain't finished yet. Tent, I got the design offline. It's based on an old gold mining, kind of like, woodsman, hunter type, from the 1800s kind of tent, except I added these extra flaps here. So the actual tent would have ended right here, where you see I stitched it. And that would have been your covering, and your head would have laid back here and your feet out this way. But I brought these two wings in, like this on either side. It's kind of like the front end of it's like half a teepee. Up here, right? And that way, my husband and I can lay here with our feet coming together at a point at the end, and we're shaded from the wind and everything, but we don't have. We'd have to bring another tarp or something to close it off, like obviously that's what the rain ponchos and stuff would be really good for. That way we keep everything lightweight. And you don't have to buy a $500, $300 tent to do it. Because if you bought this as super lightweight, what do they call it, like a silnet, I don't know, some nylon tent and stuff like that, it would cost you a hell of a lot. It'd be like $200. Just for a little piece of tarp in shade. This way you can do something your own. Okay. This is not Egyptian cotton. I bought this at the thrift store. It cost me $3. Part of it is synthetic. It's like 80% cotton, and I have no idea. It just felt like it was, thicker than most of the other sheets in the place, and I said, that'll do. And don't have to be a bed sheet. It could be like a tablecloth. It could be a drop cloth a painter's drop cloth from like the hardware store. They sell those, and they already have, places tie down, places already attached. So they have already got rings put in the ends of those. So you can just do the whole boil linseed thing to that, hang it up, and this only took like a couple days for the smell to get out of it. If you put it in the house, wrapped it up, when you unwrap it, you smell it, but when it's sitting with my pack in the house, you don't smell any of the linseed oil. So it's just really cool. And it does have kind of an old-fashioned army tent feel, smell to it, But you can do it yourself, super cheap, I spent very little. It was all sweat equity. It was sewing. Even all the attachments on the outside are a pair of my old jeans that I just used, the belt loops and stuff. Like this is a belt loop that I sewed on right there from the waist part of the jeans. And I got another one, and then I took the seams and cut them because they're thick. The seams are very thick on jeans, and I used those as the tie-ons, which you can see in the video. So it wasn't that hard to do. It's just, a little bit of coming up with an idea and a design and moving forward. And this is my first tent. I think I would definitely do another one and do kind of the same thing, but make sure that my angles stay. I got a couple pull-outs here that flatten out the middle, and then water collects there and pools, and you don't want that. You want the water to slough down the sides. That's why teepees are so popular. I wanted something a little bit not so teepee in the front, sort of two-man tent in the back, tube tent in the back. This is my hiking stick. I've broken many hiking sticks. I just put it in this thing so it'll stand up while I set up the tent, because I don't want to sit there balancing. Stand up, now I gotta put a peg in the ground. This way the thing just stood up. But I've used a lot of these. These are great. Using two of them is great. When you're hiking, it increases your ability to hike, and it keeps you from tripping and falling, because now you got a stick. You can go whoop and not fall on your head. And when you're going downhill, you're crossing creeks. It's it's nice to have that praying mantis thing going on with the walking sticks, because that way you're not going to step in the creek and have to walk in one soggy shoe or some shit. So hiking sticks are ergonomically really good for you, and there's lots of videos on how to use them and stuff, and plus they can be used as temples. Like, I designed this all so my hiking stick would be the temple. Okay, so that's my Tao of the Blaze Dragon, the Way of this Blaze Dragon, the nutty, outdoorsy shampoo VTA, who's been doing the outdoorsy, weird bushcrafting thing now for quite a few years, you know. I really got into it because the whole, you know, the recession and the crash and everything, everybody's kind of panicking. And I was like, holy shit, how bad is this going to get? But I also knew one thing. I knew from the last time that all this survival stuff became popular that I really kind of missed out last time. There's a lot of crazy, stupid political shit attached to it, but there's a lot of neat things you can learn from it that aren't bad, you know, that are actually really useful and quite common, you know, not just in this culture, but other cultures around the world. So it's a very useful group of skills to learn. But you don't have to necessarily plan for zombies or something. Just go out and take a hike, spend the night in the woods, see what's up, you know, be scared a little bit. Get out of your comfort zone. It's really fun. Be cold. See how cold you can get. And survive, you know. It's really fun. When it starts raining and everything, you're just like, man, I'm handling this. I'm not dying. And then you start kind of, this is like my forefathers. It is kind of imaginary. It's true. You can always go back to your house and your forefathers couldn't. But it's fun. It's a way to get out of the house and a way to get out of your comfort zone and learn something new. And it's a fun hobby, you know. But I'm not necessarily into all the zombies. I thought it was cool, but it just got, now they're going to vote for Donald Trump. It's like, okay, guys, what are you doing? That guy is the biggest carpetbagger on earth. Oh my, okay. I don't know what that dude's doing, but he's doing some kind of game. It's some kind of money-making game, and it ain't got nothing to do with becoming president. It's pretty obvious. Don't want to get political. That's not the point of this. The point of this is, get out and hike. That's what I'm getting ready to do, and this is me doing it. I was even thinking I could take that guitar I made, that would make a pretty picture, huh? I'd really look like a hillbilly. Alright. Now I just like these craft projects. I think it's neat. I think it's neat to do this, and I've liked it ever since. We all used to do it back when we celebrated our, bicentennial. And I kind of grew up, and then everybody stopped doing it, now they want to talk about it. I really enjoyed the bicentennial, and I think that reenacting is a really cool hobby. And I think it's fun to go off in the woods and have a fun camping trip and play imaginary. This is what it was like for the pioneers. So I think that's fun. It's just fun. More people should do it. You know. Okay, so that's my end of the Town of the Blaze Dragon. And I got it over here. Interns. I could give you a tour. Check it out. That's like on the inside. Okay, so you'd be laying this direction. Boom, like that. My backyard. And then this is what you'd be looking at. Right? And this is a little lower than I really wanted, but this is the foot box that my husband and I would share. So we would be, he'd have plenty of shoulder space. We'd have this tent peg in between us, and yet, see, there's plenty of coverage for the top of your head. It's just this opening, and if you kept it out of the wind, you know, you could be quite comfortable in this space. It looks stainy because this is the Mim Wax. I just poured the rest of the can on the outside. So that's why it looks like that. Alright. Then you'd be like, this is me. In my teepee I made. Camping. I can't wait.